Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Raina Hobson, and I'm graduating tonight from the Investment Operations track at Wilmington. Just a few weeks ago, I completed my internship at JP Morgan Chase in anti-money laundering. Tonight, I am excited to share my journey with you. Before Europe, I was working two jobs helping take care of my sick grandmother. Working two part-time minimum wage jobs was stressful, especially working over 40 hours a week. My grandmother was on bed rest and needed constant care, so I had to sacrifice a lot. And I had to put my life on hold without even realizing it. In her last few months, I knew it was time to put myself first and focus on doing something for me. There was one thing I knew for sure. I did not want to be working two minimum wage jobs forever. When my grandmother passed away, I knew it was time for me to step up and do better for myself. Unfortunately, I slipped into a depression and wasn't sure how or where to start. Knowing I wanted more for myself, but not knowing where to or how was upsetting. Losing my grandmother took a toll on me. Every day it was getting up, going to work, coming home, and going to sleep, and that was how it was for a while before my coworker discussed about a job fair. I took a leap of faith and went. While at the job fair, I was looking to land a job at Bank of America. Looking around the job fair, I found a lot of good places I could put my applications in. When I found Mike and Amir, they were recruiting students for a program I never heard before. When I passed the interview with Mike, I was happy, but not really knowing what I got myself into. Just knowing that this could potentially change my life for the better, a couple months later, I was in the program. I joined Europe because I wanted a head start with changing my life for the better. Before I entered Europe, I felt like I had no direction and needed guidance to better myself and begin a new chapter in my life, and I knew Europe would be a great beginning to a better future. I wanted to give this program my all and wanted to do it college the second time around right. So I went into the program with the goal of working hard and getting all A's in my class. By the end of the semester, I had gotten all A's and made it onto the dean's list. Year Up impacted my life by giving me soft skills, technical skills, and the courage to strive in the professional world. In the beginning, I was apprehensive about what really was going to happen this year. We were doing a lot of exercises I wasn't comfortable with, but I trusted the process. Trusting Year Up enough to put myself out of my comfort zone was a big deal. They gave me the opportunity to speak out when we had guest speakers, allow me to express myself in a professional setting, and allow me to gain confidence that I never knew I had. Somebody amazing once told me nobody knows you better than yourself. Europe gave me the opportunity to gain experience by allowing me to intern with a wonderful company. Since day one of joining Europe, I knew I wanted JP Morgan Chase. I promised myself I made it one of my goals that I would work as hard as I could so I can get JP Morgan. I knew since day one that I wanted to work in AML. So when the day came for internship announcements, I was so nervous that I was sweating. I kept seeing so many of my peers pop up who received JP Morgan as an internship, and I was getting nervous that there was no more seats for me. So many people told me not to put all my eggs in one basket, but I never listened because this was my dream and I worked hard for it. When it finally came to my announcement, I almost cried when I saw that I had gotten my internship. I was absolutely speechless. While interning with JP Morgan, I learned how to collaborate with colleagues, build a professional relationship with my manager. Europe taught me these skills beforehand, and because of that, I was prepared to go into my internship. I learned that no matter what happens in life, always stay positive. It's not about what you know, but it's about who you know, and that networking is important. I interned during COVID-19, and it was a major change of pace. I went from traveling an hour and a half on the bus to work and working in the office side by side with my manager to working from home and having to figure out how to navigate things on my own. You can't always control the situation that happened, but you must adapt to change in order to grow. If you can't adapt to new environments and situations, you will be left behind. Post-graduation, I'm excited to share that I accepted a full-time position at Barclays, and my first day will be July 27th. I will be working on making a better future for me and my girlfriend every day. I'm going to continue to tell people about this program and all the benefits it provides and share my personal experience with them and how the program helped me build character. I will encourage people that they can do better and the program could be a good step for a better future. Cohort 6 has truly been a crazy year. We will go down in history as the most resilient class, from starting internship in person to quickly adapting to new virtual world when coronavirus hit. It's a time we will never forget. We started out strong and we finished out strong together. It has been an honor to be on this journey with you. Congratulations, we did it.
Raina, that was outstanding. Thank you for your opening remarks. Hello, everyone, and welcome to Year Up Wilmington's Cohort 6 graduation ceremony. My name is Missy Black, and I'm one of the program managers here at Year Up Wilmington, and I will be your MC for today's event. Thank you for joining us virtually today, as it's quite an exciting time for the students and the staff here at Year Up. Today, we honor Cohort 6 by celebrating their hard work and determination throughout the last 12 months. For those who don't know, Year Up is a one-year intensive training program that empowers young adults between the ages of 18 and 24, moving them from a minimum wage mindset into meaningful careers within that year. Year Up offers a combination of hands-on skill training, college-level coursework, corporate partnerships, and a lifetime of memories. What sets us apart from other organizations is that Year Up is just more than a program. We are a movement across the state of Delaware, the entire country, with 26 other states and more than 4,000 young adults graduating this year. We are growing into major cities nationwide in pursuit of the mission to close the opportunity divide and empower young adults. Before we proceed into the program, we would like to take a moment to recognize a very special member of our Cohort 6, India Coleman, who passed away this May 2020. For those who don't know her, India was a delight to be around. Her smile and her laugh was infectious, and she was extremely intelligent. We will always remember her with her radiance that carried her through and through. At this moment, we will observe this moment of silence as we remember India. Thank you, everyone. Next, I am honored to welcome John Galante to our virtual ceremony. Prior to joining Year Up, John was the Chief Information Officer for the Consumer and Business Banking Divisions of JP Morgan Chase. And prior to that, he was the CIO for the Chase Wealth Management business. Throughout his 13-year career at JP Morgan Chase, John led the development and implementation of a new innovative technology for a number of successful businesses. During his time at Chase, John was the executive sponsor of the JP Morgan Chase Year Up Partnership, which allowed JPMC to host over 1,000 Year Up interns and convert over 300 of those internships into full-time opportunities. John has held a number of senior management positions at Citigroup, Merrill Lynch, the Solomon brother, and officially retired from the financial services industry within 37 years of service. Congratulations, John. Now, John serves as Year Up's Managing Director of Financial Service and has been an avid supporter of the Year Up Wilmington site, staff, and students. He is truly passionate about closing the opportunity divide within our community and finding meaningful opportunities for our students and graduates. John holds a Bachelor of Science degree in education from Long Island University and is on the board of Mercy First, a nonprofit that serves the needs of 3,200 children and their families. John is happily married to his wife, Fran, for over 40 years and have 4 amazing daughters and 8 wonderful grandchildren. It is my pleasure to announce and welcome John Galante.
Congratulations, Year Up Wilmington graduates. My name is John Galante, and I'm honored to serve as Year Up's Managing Director for Financial Services. I'd like to thank the guests for joining us today, and even more, thanking them for supporting our graduates through what has been a very, very challenging journey. As family, friends, mentors, managers, and partners, you have been there for our graduates, and for that, I cannot thank you enough. This has truly been a very challenging cycle. I'd also like to thank our incredibly dedicated Year Up staff for being so committed to our graduates throughout their journey. This dedication is well reflected in a terrific 71% retention rate, which is incredible given the unprecedented time that we've been challenged throughout this cycle. And now to our graduates. You've done it. You've persevered. You made it through. And now you can set your sails on great careers going forward. I've been blessed because I've been around Year Up as both an executive sponsor while I was at JPMorgan Chase for 10 years, and since joining Year Up since I retired 3.5 years ago. So I've seen the results. I've seen what alumni can achieve and how successful they've been throughout so many years. And I'm looking forward to witnessing that same kind of success for all of you. This has truly been an unprecedented time, a pandemic that challenged you to work even harder to demonstrate your talent and your grit, a time where the voices for racial and economic justice are louder than ever before, and I'm hopeful that they are finally being heard. You, Cohort 6, Year Up Wilmington, have truly earned this graduation, and you and the class graduates, I cannot thank you enough for giving us the opportunity to witness your great success. You must never forget that you earned this opportunity, that your graduation is really, really special because of how challenged it's been. And I'm sure many years from now, when you're established in your great careers, you'll look back and remember the network of great people that you've graduated with. Thank you for making us all very, very proud. Congratulations, and God bless you and your families. Thank you.
John, thank you so much. At this time, I would like to introduce to you a person who embodies grit, determination, and passion, and who remains a true ambassador for our Year Up movement, helping our organization thrive in Delaware. Eileen Donnelly has spent most of her career in the business industry, working in a variety of roles, such as sales, customer service, operations, and information technology. In 2006, Eileen joined Wilmington University and has held many roles leading technology and student services initiatives for the university. Her role as the Vice President of Enrollment Management involves managing relationships with corporations and other leading nonprofits within the area. Dr. Donnelly has been critical in leading Wilmington University's strategic enrollment, student information planning, and institutional research. Dr. Donnelly received her bachelor's degree in business administration from the University of Delaware and her master's and doctoral degrees in, you guessed it, Wilmington University. She has also chaired on the boards for Newcastle County's Chamber of Commerce for the YWCA of Delaware. Dr. Donnelly and her team has been truly vital to our program's success at Wilmington University. Please join me in welcome Dr. Eileen Donnelly.
On behalf of President Dr. Harmon and all of us at Wilmington University, we welcome the Year Up graduates and congratulate you on your great achievements. We also welcome the family and friends of our graduates, as well as our Year Up and corporate partners who are participating in this virtual graduation. Graduates, this afternoon we are privileged to celebrate the completion of your internships and your full Year Up program. The staff and faculty of Wilmington University were honored to support you through the academic portion of this year. Your internship experience was disrupted by the pandemic, and we are so proud of all of your efforts to adapt to a challenging internship experience. Congratulations on persevering through this and getting to today, your graduation. The Year Up mentors, coaches, and instructors have been a very important part of this year. I had the good fortune to mentor one of today's graduates, Daisha Roberts, and she has described what this remote internship experience has been like for her. Her employer, JPMorgan Chase, worked with her to develop remotely, and she was able to learn through this internship. Mentoring has helped me learn more about what a wonderful impact Year Up has on the lives of the students and all of the people that are associated with this program. Our partnership has allowed our university to know about your progress, and we have been inspired to hear about what you have achieved. It has been great to see you on the campus while taking classes last fall and working so hard to learn and develop. We admire your focus and persistence that has enabled you to achieve graduation from this extraordinary program. We hope that whether you continue your education now or in the future, that you consider completing your degree at Wilmington University. We know that the talented Year Up staff has enabled you to develop an excellent foundation for being successful in your next job and continuing in your education. Please know that whenever you decide to finish your degree, we will support your academic dreams by offering flexible, convenient, and career-relevant programs that accommodate your busy schedules. Graduates, even though you are celebrating from a distance, we hope you enjoy this wonderful event and all of the recognition of what you have accomplished. We wish you the best, and we look forward to hearing about your future successes. Congratulations for all you've done to achieve graduation from the Year Up program. We wish you well.
Thank you so much, Dr. Donnelly. Hello, everyone. My name is Peter Loney, and I'm the site director for Year Up Wilmington. I'd like to take a moment to congratulate Cohort 6 and to recognize their truly unique Year Up experience. Last summer, all 42 of you came to Orientation Week full of hope and expectations. You were all eager to begin your year-long journey toward professional careers and poured all your energy into growing and learning. In March, within a few days, your entire internship experience was flipped upside down. While the entire world faced the impacts of COVID-19, you all remained steadfast in your efforts. You continued to show up virtually or in person and didn't lose sight of those hopes and dreams you entered the program with. To say that the staff and I are proud of you is an understatement. You showed resiliency and never lost sight of your purpose. You're graduating today with a level of grit we have not had the opportunity to observe before. You've shown us and all students who have come after you, through hard work and a positive attitude, it is possible to achieve anything we strive for in life. While we are disappointed that we couldn't celebrate this accomplishment in person, know that the entire Europe community is full of pride and admiration for all that you have overcome, and we are excited to watch what comes next for you. And with that, I have the privilege of presenting two very important awards to members of the extended Europe community. Our first award is presented to a person or organization that continuously strives to close the opportunity divide for young adults in our community. As you know, Europe's mission is to close the opportunity divide by providing young adults the skills, experience, and support that will empower students to reach their full potential through professional careers and higher education. The Empowerment Award reflects an individual or organization that has committed their time, services, and resources in order to ensure that Europe is able to continue the mission throughout the community and nation. I'm pleased to present the Empowerment Award to the Wilmington University Partnership Center, led by Dr. Eileen Donnelly and Jeff Martino. Since 2018, when we partnered with Wilmington University, Jeff, Eileen, and the entire team at Wilmington University has gone above and beyond to ensure our students were set up for success. In the midst of the COVID-19 pandemic, the university made the decision to transition to fully virtual curriculum. Despite the need to shift their operations in a matter of days, the University Partnership Center team made sure that our staff and students had everything they needed to switch to a new virtual world, loaning us any spare laptops they could get their hands on, orientating students to the virtual classroom, and shifting classes to ensure the best outcomes were provided to our students. I speak for everyone when I thank you and your team for your continued support. Together, we will serve many more young adults and help close the opportunity divide in our community together. Next, I would like to present the Corporate Champion Award. The Corporate Champion Award is presented to a corporate partner who has gone above and beyond in their support of Europe. The Corporate Champion's belief in our mission allows them to train, hire, and directly affect the success of all Europe students. It is my honor to present the Corporate Champion Award to Clayton Beale, Associate Chief Information Officer at Gore. Clayton was first introduced to Europe while with another organization in the Philadelphia area, and immediately began supporting the program as a guest speaker and a mentor to our students. When he joined Gore, one of the first things he worked to accomplish was to get a relationship with Europe off the ground, using his position of influence to help young adults access pathways to meaningful careers, which is truly the definition of corporate champion. Last cohort, we had a need for 2 last-minute internship positions. Clayton moved quickly, helping to build excitement for our students and taking the lead through a huge amount of hurdles to help get our students started at Gore quickly and ensure they had a quality experience during their internship. He has also coached several young adults, participated in panel discussions and our corporate partner day, and kept pushing the envelope for more internships and positive outcomes for current interns he hosts. Clayton, we want to thank you for your tremendous support of the program and are honored to present you the Corporate Champion Award. Thank you again to our community of supporters, without whom none of this could be accomplished. I'll now turn it over to our Internship Service Manager, who will present our student awards.
Thank you, Peter. Hello, everyone. My name is Lisa Graham, and I am the Internship Services Manager for Europe Wilmington. I would like to take this time to honor and recognize students from each learning community who have exceeded expectations during their time in the program. If you are an award winner, please keep an eye on your mailbox as your awards will be sent to your home in the coming days. Our first 2 awards are centered around a vital relationship that helped to propel Europe forward in its early years. Alta Communications provided Europe office space during its startup phase, saving us substantial money and time. Alta has also been an invaluable supporter of Europe since its inception by providing mentors, tutors, guest presenters, administrative resources, and donations. In short, Alta kept us under its wing as we learned to fly. We were all deeply saddened by the tragedy that struck Alta on September 11th, 2001, when two of their wonderful employees were killed in the terrorist attacks. Dave Reddick and Chris Mello were incredible men to so many on so many different levels, and Year Up is truly grateful to have been able to know them. In memory of Dave and Chris, we have established 2 annual awards in their honor, given to Year Up graduates who embody the legacy of these 2 extraordinary colleagues. The first award is the Dave Reddick Award for Excellence. Dave inspired others to excel and held incredibly high standards for his own actions and behavior. He established a standard of excellence for others to follow, a true example of what it means to have integrity. Dave consistently pursued excellence in his own work and encouraged others to do the same. This award belongs to one student from each learning community who has exemplified excellence in every sense of the word. I am pleased to present the winners of the Dave Reddick Award for Excellence to Edie Randall from the Next Up LC and Daisha Roberts from the Striving Scholars LC. The second student award is the Chris Mello Award for Leadership. Throughout his life, Chris was a leader. Both on and off the sports field, Chris quietly established himself as an exceptional leader. He led with his actions, with his commitment, with his work ethic, and his integrity. This award belongs to one student from each learning community who defines what it means to be a leader in every aspect of life. I am pleased to present the winners of the Chris Mello Award for Leadership to Sarah Hargraves from the Next Up LC and Victor Hernandez from the Striving Scholars LC. Our final award is the Perseverance Award. This award is earned by an exceptional student from each learning community who has exemplified tenacity, desire, and most importantly, perseverance in order to graduate. This student has succeeded throughout the program by being persistent, displaying grit, and excelling in their university classes and Year Up coursework. I am so thrilled to present the Perseverance Award to Emmanuel Felice from the Next Up LC and Isabel Castaneda from the Striving Scholars Learning Community. Next, it is my true honor to introduce our student keynote speaker. This student has been chosen to represent Cohort 6 and share his inspiring Year Up journey. Please help me in welcoming Emmanuel Felice.
Good evening, everyone. We are gathered here virtually to celebrate the accomplishment of several young adults, including myself, from this past year in the Year Up program. I'm honored to speak to you as Cohort 6's graduation speaker. I'm here today to share my story about how perseverance, hard work, and Year Up has changed my life. Before Year Up, I used to attend Wesley College in Dover, Delaware. I was living on campus and on my own for the very first time. That was a big adjustment for me. I also played football at Wesley, and football was my life. I look to have a promising future in sports, whether it be behind the scenes, in the business side, or on the field as a player. However, I ran into some problems halfway through my sophomore year. According to my coaches, I was flourishing on the football field, but personally, I was struggling. Some personal relationships I was in were stressful and toxic. It led me to feel depressed and frustrated. I later learned I was bipolar and was dealing with borderline personality disorder. The medicine I was taking at the time wasn't helpful. Privately, I attempted suicide several times during 2018. It was my final attempt that saved me. Like the others, I spent time in the hospital recovering. The difference with this one was I spent 3 weeks in a coma. During those 3 weeks, the doctors told my family I'd more than likely wouldn't make it. And if I were to make it, I would lose all mobility in my body at the age of 21. And I would require 24-hour care for the rest of my life. Through the grace of God, I woke up, but I wasn't quite out the woods yet. I had to go through a lot of really tough physical therapy. I had blood clots in my legs and my lungs. I had to learn to walk again. I was prescribed new medicines that helped reduce the blood clots and made living with them more manageable. While I did learn to walk again, I was still left with permanent holes in my lungs. I was then checked into a psychiatric hospital for further assistance. While I was there, my mother told me about the Euro program and how her coworker's daughter went through the program. I knew going back to college wasn't the right move for me, so I took a leap of faith and tried the Euro program. Europe impacted my life by giving me a scholarship to attend college again at no charge to me. I have to say thank you to the instructors from Wilmington University. I learned a new set of skills like JavaScript, HTML, CSS, and SQL. Europe has also helped me branch out socially. I learned how to present myself in the corporate world. I became confident about public speaking, networking, and becoming a leader with a voice. I networked with people from major companies like Bank of America, JP Morgan Chase, and most importantly, Exelon. With Europe's help and a lot of hard work, I landed an internship at Exelon, and it's the best place I've worked in my life. I've spent 6 months as a deployment analyst. My internship challenged me to learn new skills, collaborate effectively with other teams, and how to adjust to a virtual work environment. The biggest lesson I learned is that in order to get what you want, you have to make sacrifices. That is how my classmates and I have got to this point. And that's how we will continue to grow and achieve our goals. My plans post-Europe consist of continuing my role at Exelon as a contractor, and after that, get into a full-time role with the company. I also plan on becoming independent and living on my own before starting my family with my girlfriend. Europe taught me the concept of lifting while I climb, which means to help others by offering a hand up. I plan to be active in providing support to the classes of students that come after me. Europe has helped me provide a future that at one point I couldn't see worth living. I would like to conclude on behalf of Cohort 6 by saying thank you to the supporters, managers, mentors, and the staff that pour time, energy into us every day. There is nothing more valuable than time, and we will never forget this experience. Thank you.
Thank you, Manny. Your story is truly inspiring. My name is Chad Cross, and I'm an employment placement manager for Europe Wilmington.
My name is Colleen Buston, and I am also an employment placement manager at Europe Wilmington. This year has been full of Monday morning kickoffs, Friday forums, interactives, feedback, internship seminars, guest speakers, elevator pitch competitions, and so much more, and all through a global pandemic. Cohort 6, I hope you are all at home right now, giving yourselves the biggest pat on the back for this accomplishment.
In spite of all the challenges, we have witnessed your growth and development, your ability to push beyond what you thought was possible, and your commitment to supporting each other. At this time, Eileen and I will begin the presentation of certificates. Graduates, as your name is called, please unbox your graduation packages to reveal your diplomas. Asta Patel.
Abner Lewis Charles.
Emmanuel Felice.
Ashley Wagnack.
Aubrey Boyce. Bailey Matthews. Carlos Estrada Ocampo.
Carlos Velasquez.
Shatira Cephas. Christian Neal.
Daisha Roberts. Darby Fleetwood.
David Clark.
Dawood Myers.
Diamond Lynn Daniels. Edie Randall. Ikira Salim Shabazz.
Isabel Castaneda. Jalea Pearson.
Janir Watson.
Joy Nibiosi. Kriana Pagan.
Liam Fleetwood.
Lonnie Dunn.
Malcolm Kajusti.
Maisha Moody.
Najee Sherwood.
Nakira Mitchell Johnson.
Rajon Felton.
Raina Hobson.
Samuel Zistel. Sarah Hargraves.
Sarah Martin.
Seraphin Escobar. Shoshana Posey.
Stephen Jaguna. Tayana Hollis.
Trayvon Robinson.
Victor Hernandez. Walter Saifa.
Yanque Saifa. Zaki Abdullah.
Congratulations to Year Up Wilmington Cohort 6 graduates. I know everyone is at home clapping, cheering, and celebrating this amazing accomplishment along with you. And now we will turn it over to Alyssa Bradley, who will present our final award.
Thank you so much, Colleen. Hello, everyone. My name is Alyssa Bradley, and I am one of the program managers for Year Up Wilmington. Our final award today is the Legacy Award. This achievement is awarded semi-annually to alumni who have shown passion, initiative, and continuous commitment to closing the opportunity divide. Pursuing their education, excelling with their respective careers, and remaining connected to the Alumni Association are essential to this recipient. I am honored, humbled, and so very pleased to announce the winner of the Legacy Award, Isaiah Mobrey from Cohort 3. Isaiah has demonstrated passion and commitment in closing the opportunity divide since his first day with Year Up. He is always open to talking to new students to provide support or motivation. Isaiah actively refers students and just recently helped promote the program through social media engagement activities. He is excelling in his career at JPMorgan Chase and in fact, just received a promotion. Everyone, please help me in congratulating Isaiah Mobrey as the winner of the Legacy Award.
I am honored to receive the Legacy Award, and I deeply appreciate being selected as I know there are many other alumni actively spreading the benefits of Year Up. Now, let's give it up once more for our students who are now officially alumni. Today, I have the honor of introducing these graduates into the Alumni Association. Many of the graduates, myself, and over 24,000 alumni nationwide may have once questioned how participating in Year Up would impact our lives. 1 year later, when we graduate, we see a world of opportunity now open for us. If you are moved by what you have heard today and think Year Up could be an option for your future, or if you'd like to volunteer, donate, or support, please visit www.yearup.org for more information. I now take the pleasure introducing something new. We couldn't all be together today due to the coronavirus. So to recite the alumni oath together, instead, the graduates have put together something special. Please join me in watching Cohort 6's alumni oath.
I pledge.
That as a member of the Year Up National Alumni Association,
I will continue
to uphold
and promote
Year Up's mission
and core values.
I will strive for excellence
and realize
my potential.
I will use
my time and talents
to contribute
to the success
of Year Up,
its students,
and its alumni.
I will take action
in the movement
to close the opportunity divide.
I take this oath freely
as a promise.
As a promise.
As a promise.
To lift.
While I climb.
And to be
a lifelong ambassador.
A lifelong ambassador.
A lifelong ambassador of Year Up.
Of Year Up.
Of Year Up.
We did it, Striving Scholars.
We did it. Next up.
We're officially Year Up alumni.
We did it, C6.
Congratulations, everyone!
C6, we did it! Woo! Balloon time! C6, we did it!
That sounds so fake. I don't know. That just sounds so fake.
C6, we did it!
Congratulations, Cohort 6! That was truly amazing. Hey, wherever you are, get up on your feet. Let's give Cohort 6 graduates one more round of applause on their outstanding accomplishments. Woo, woo! Good job. We would also like to give a huge thank you to all of our corporate partners, our national corporate sponsors, and the national community partners. Without you, none of this would be possible. If you'd like to learn more about our amazing program, please visit www.yearup.org. That's all those W's at yearup.org. On behalf of the Wilmington Year Up staff, the board members, corporate partners, and our partners at Wilmington University, I'd like to congratulate Cohort 6 for an exceptional year. Your grit, determination, and dedication inspired each and every one of us. Thank you for joining us, and please stay safe.